I have not read this article about Princess Catherine yet. Isn't her name with a C? If you go on to my videos, I guess Lady Colin Campbell wasn't correct. She was on 60 Minutes and they asked her, was Catherine going to be fine? Now, before but how would anybody know that? That's why I thought that was a strange question. Is Beatrice, you know what? The Royal News Network, oh, I'm sorry, every time I look at this, all I can think of is Camilla Gate. Oh. Okay, I have to read this article. Actually, let's just read it right now. Because in my cards, she got really good cards. Where am I? Hang on. Okay, I'm working tonight, so I'll try to make this as to the point as possible. If you go on to some of my popular videos, I think the most views I've had on a video was 1,000, and to me that's a lot of views. And I went to bat for somebody, and I should have kept my nose out of it, because then I did an apology piece and a lot of people watched that, and I was really surprised. So some people do watch raw footage without fancy YouTube gadgets. In my playlist, you can find readings about the Princess of Wales. I have lives about the Princess of Wales, tarot card readings about the Princess of Wales, and Meghan and Harry. But if you go to, start with popular, because those are the ones that usually get the most views. But I've been saying for a long time that I thought that Catherine was at home with her family the entirety. Hang on a minute. How do I do this now? Okay, I'll turn it this way. I've been saying for a long time that Catherine has been at home with her family, okay? And I said, if anything happens to Catherine, what is going to happen to the royal family? Because she is the face of the royal family. Speaking of faces, I have no idea what this is going to look like, but here it goes. So in the card readings that I did, and my intuition, now I've not read this yet, and I'm praying I'm wrong, but this was what my gut told me. Now the cards didn't say that. You can go to the card readings and read what the cards mean and decipher for yourself what they mean. But in my opinion, I felt like she was not, that her recovery was going to take a lot longer. And nobody's been talking about her, obviously, to, respect her privacy. I have no access to London papers. I haven't watched any footage on YouTube yet about Catherine, the Princess of Wales. Why does it say Kate here and then it's Catherine? And I'm confused. Now this is the mag. Now I don't feel like such a fool using a magazine, because Brittany from the Royal News Network, whom I may say, if you want to know about anything royal, I would suggest TNT UK, Emma, also the Royal News Network, the Royal Grift, the Royal Mess, Paula M, P. Dinah, Lady Colin Campbell. Oh, and yeah, I'm going to read Lady Colin Campbell's book, The Real Diana or The True Diana, whatever it's called, because I'm getting to Catherine. I just want to tell you something. For the first time in my life, I bought an Amazon card so I wouldn't have to give any detailed information about myself. I've never shopped on Amazon. And today's the day that I'm getting the books and the things that I need, not only for my walk of oath, but I'm going to need some books, because at nighttime, what am I going to do in the hotel room? Well, sleep and eat, of course, but read. And you know what? One of my favorite YouTubers didn't want to finish the end of the book, but I want to know how Lady Colin Campbell ended it, and we didn't get to see that. And that's completely creative choice, but I'm going to try. Now, I've been saying that what more can William take? What more could he take if Catherine didn't get well? I understand he's born a prince, okay? But when you think about how many royals there are in the world, how many zeros before 1% would that be? You know? And was a quote commoner, but had a very privileged life, because the Middletons, and I remember when Catherine and William were married, and William's a Gemini, a subscriber, participant on the channel pointed that out to me, and Catherine is a Capricorn, and in the year of the dragon, Catherine's an ox, but I forget what a Gemini is, but Cancers are pigs, and Charles is a Scorpio, November the 14th. Camilla's a pig. Her birthday's like the 19th of July. And I used to work in home care, and there was a client that I had, and I'll never forget her name. Her name was Joan Rutherford, and she had MS, and I spent New Year's with her, and I was 24 years old, so I don't know what year it is off the top of my head. It would have been in the 90s, in the mid to late 90s, I suppose. Joan Rutherford, because her birthday was July the 19th. And Lady Diana was also a Cancerianian, so she's also a pig in Year of the Dragon. But I've been saying, how much more can Prince William take besides being a prince and dealing with heads of state and making relations? I understand what the royals do. You know, Brittany tries to explain it over and over and over on the Royal News Network, and I wonder, why does she have to repeat it over and over and over? I guess it's because people don't understand it, and she's trying to explain what Meghan and Harry are doing. And my mother said, Mom, what did you say about this article about Princess Catherine?
I'm sorry?
Mom, When I brought the magazine home, you said it was a distraction.
Oh, from Trump.
From Trump. You think?
Could be.
Could be. You never know. So you have to go back to my videos to see exactly what I said. But this is what I've been saying. Okay, so I'm going to read the article now. So this is from Life and Style magazine. I thought it was Life and Circle, or is it Life and Style? What the hell is a QR code? I have no idea. Okay, so here's the front cover. I'm going to read it. And who put this out and who wrote it? Okay, cover story. Okay, more than 2 months since she last appeared in public, Princess Kate is struggling as her return to royal duty is delayed again. He created the position just for her. Buckingham Palace announced in April that King Charles III, quote, has been graciously pleased to appoint Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales to be a, quote, royal companion to the Order of the Companions of Honor, unquote. Remember when I read the cards and she got winnings? Well, go back to that Russian gypsy card read and watch the video and listen to what it says about winnings. So that was right. That card was right. The new title gifted to Princess Kate is historic, as it makes Prince William's wife the first member of Britain's royal family to ever be appointed to the order, which was founded 107 years ago to recognize service to the arts, sciences, medicine, and public service, and is restricted to just 65 members. Wow. 170 years and 65 members only? That's how much faith King Charles has in Catherine. Now, I'm not one of those people that go to the royal website and look at things. So, you know, because that's the way, I like it. Oh, my hip is really sore today. My knee's sore today. Oh, and my feet are dirty. I told you why my feet are dirty. My mother always says, your feet are so dirty. It's because I'm running around on grass all the time. So, yes, guess what, Trevor? Guess what I'm getting? Andrew Gold and Becoming. Oh, an Empire of Painters. Oh, and the Real Diana. Oh, I can't wait to read these books. Okay. Now, it also says, work further delayed as she's focusing on getting well. This is quotations. While no one is pushing Kate to do anything but recover, she's still feeling a lot of pressure to get back to her duties and to be even more perfect than before, explains a source. Who's the source? I know that you can't. Now, this is Life and Style magazine, so is this secondhand coming from Harry and Meghan? Yeah, and Trump walked in front of the Queen just to remind everybody.
They had no manners. Thought he was above everybody else. What do you mean the Queen goes before me? No way.
Say that again.
I just said, what do you mean the Queen walks before me? No way.
That's what Trump did. Yeah, he's a real piece of work, that one.
Oh yeah, he is.
Okay, so further, Okay.
A befuddled idiot.
It befuddled idiot.
That's what he is. Too much orange in his body's gone through.
Maybe it's from having too many MRIs. He should go on Ozempic.
Who?
Donald Trump.
Oh Lord.
Can you imagine all the Kentucky Fried Chicken in that body? He's like a walking orange piece of, he looks like an orange cholesterol pill. Okay. All right. Okay. So, anyways, then it goes on to say, who notes that the mother of Prince George, 10, Princess Charlotte, 9, and Prince Louis, 6, was originally to resume appearances after Easter before experiencing a setback. Quote, she's taking time to heal but caring for her kids, being a good spouse to William, and her responsibility to her work are weighing heavily on Kate, unquote. Well, one source, Kate calls it duty, and the other source, Kate calls it work. In her video that she put out, she said that she misses her work. Duty sounds like a duty. Work can be very enjoyable depending on what you do. I mean, I'm working in the kitchen tonight and I'm excited about it. It's all what you make it, people. Weight of the world. Well, this is what I was thinking. Now somebody's writing about it. And they're getting paid lots of money to write this story. A long life follower of the late Queen Elizabeth II's policy of never complain, never explain, Kate has suffered. There's no quotes on this one. Somebody is saying, but there's no quotes on anything. Kate has suffered in silence in recent months, but when Kensington Palace released the clearly doctored photo of the princess and her children to mark UK Mother's Day in March, speculations about her health and questions about, this is just all regurgitation of what we already know. 42 years old. What? The situation the 42-year-old for causing confusion with her photo editing. Days later to finally, what does that mean, to finally? Like she should have finally done it?
Mm-hmm.
Was it anybody's business what she finally did? Mom?
No.
Who put this stupid article out?
I don't know. I'm not the publisher.
You should be. She received I thought it said outrageous